Yeah, and today my eyelids are stained pink because apparently I can't take makeup off properly, but we're just gonna roll with that. Also, what is that? Something black on my arm. Can't bother to get it off right now, so we're just gonna roll with it. So, I need to film 2 videos, and I thought, well, I'm gonna film what I got for Christmas, but I still gotta get ready for it, so I guess I'll just do a get ready of me as extra content because, you know, great content creator. So basically, I'm just gonna be talking about the makeup and putting it on my face. So that's what happens when you've got too many brushes in the same pot. I was trying to clean my brushes the other day, right? And I need some like recommendations of like what brush cleaner to use, and I can't find my eyebrow brush. Because like it's really annoying because I try and clean my brushes, I do it like in my sink. I put all my brushes in my sink and everything. And I like clean them all off. And they're still brown. Like this is still brown. Like it's meant to be like light like this on the edges, like white because it's a Real Techniques one. And it's just brown, and it's just really frustrating because like I just want it to be clean, but obviously because of doing Les Mis, I used my brushes a lot because we did a lot of our own makeup, and for like mud and stuff we had to like pretend we had mud on our face because we were like poor, so I was using the big brushes and getting like brown eyeshadow and like putting it all on my face and stuff, and it's literally stained the brushes so bad. I'm really annoyed because obviously I've used some of my favourite brushes. This was actually my favourite brush until I kind of accidentally ruined it. I'm satisfied because I just managed to set up a TV by myself. I was like, well, I've made myself. Got a Now TV stick because my friend had one, and I thought it was like pretty cool because you pay like, there's like different passes you can get of Now TV. So I pay for Sky Cinema, which is like all like loads of movies, which is like $6.99 a month I think, and the entertainment pass, which is $9.99, or it's the other way around. So I pay like £15 a month basically, maybe a little bit more, and I've got access to literally hundreds of movies. I can like, so obviously my TV is not a smart TV, it's just a basic normal TV. I can now go onto Netflix, I can go onto YouTube, I can go onto BBC iPlayer, ITV Hub, all 4, the Sky Store, just on my TV, and I think that's really good. So basically the Now TV stick kind of like turns your TV into a smart TV, if you kind of get what I mean. I think it's really cool, so that's what I've been doing this morning. And then later, I'm going to go get my hair chopped off. Not all of it, don't worry, I'm just going for a trim because my split ends are really bad. Like, my hair looks so bad right now. I literally just shoved it up because there's nothing I can do with it because I'm getting cut later. And do you need to wash it today? I was going to wash it this morning, but my mum was just like, oh no, I'll wash it. Oh, that might not make any sense to you. My mum is a hairdresser. I usually just have it done at home, like cut at home, but she was like, oh, I've got to start at 2:30. I'm just like, yeah, okay, because then she can wash it as well. She can't really wash it at home, I have to do it myself. It's just like, ugh. I've been trying to like do something new with my eyebrows recently. I've been trying to like kind of like fade them in a bit, and I think some days it works and some days it just looks really bad. So rather than just being doing like a square on the end, I've just been trying to do that really cool like fadey kind of thing, but I don't know if it always works. Like today it's not really working as well, but it's probably due to the fact that I actually just use eyeshadow to fill in my eyebrows, even though my mum got me an eyebrow kit for Christmas. But I haven't quite like tried it out yet, so I wasn't really sure I was going to use it today just because I'm not really very confident with it. So what is everyone's opinion though on The Greatest Showman? Like, I didn't watch it for literally, I was gonna say ages, but I never watched it, and like I think it's because the songs were on the radio, especially that This Is Me song. It was on the radio so many times, and don't get me wrong, it's a good song, it's got a good message and everything, but like when it's on the radio again and again and again and again, it gets really, really frustrating. It kind of put me off the film a bit, but then I did actually end up watching it, and I've watched it a couple of times now because I kind of watched it in parts. So we watched part of it in one of our drama lessons, we watched part of it, when else did I watch part of it? I watched part of it at my friend's house, and then so this morning I watched the whole thing, and I think it's like, it's a good film, don't get me wrong, but it's like, it's not as good as people make out to be, you know? Like, it is good, but I don't know. I don't want to say it's bad because it's not bad. It's just like, oh, that was a little bit more pigmented than I expected. It's just like, not as good as people make out to be. And I think because it's been hyped up so much, I expected a lot, and it's just not that amazing, you know. I'm trying to go for a kind of Christmassy look today. It's so funny because I said I was going to film this video, not this video, but my other video, my what I got for Christmas video. I said I was going to film it on the 26th, and it's now like the 29th. Oh, is it the 30th? Oh my god, it's nearly Christmas Eve. No, what? It's nearly New Year's Eve. I love Juvia's Place, but it literally, if I don't properly take it off, it stains my eyelids. But that's my own fault. Can we just talk about, though, for a second, the Beauty Bay sales at the moment? Like, oh my god, so many sales. So there's so many sales like everywhere, but like, especially Beauty Bay, I have been on there, tempted to buy so much stuff, but also trying to be responsible with money. Be irresponsible. See, I'm just so tempted to just go gold and red, like I literally do like all of my life. But I also really like this, like the SOPH Nails Extra Spice palette. I've been really liking this palette recently. Like I never used to use it. And then like I got it like quite a while ago now. I got her other one first, and I'm not the biggest fan of the other one, just because I think a lot of the shades are quite like samey. And there's a lot of shades in a small palette, which means they're all quite like little, which isn't always a problem. But also a couple of the colours I found personally, this might not be for everyone, but personally on my skin, some of the colours actually came out a different colour to what they look. So I was trying to use this purple, and it was just coming out like kind of like pink. It was really weird. Like, I don't know, but there's that. Oh, I remember those days when I just couldn't do eyeshadow at all. Like right now, I'm still not great at it, but I'm a lot better than I used to be. So proud of myself. I like also in this palette, as opposed to the other palette, how all the like shades are actually named. Like in the other palette, they're named, but they're not written in the palette, if you know what I mean. Just got this piece of plastic which kind of gets in my way quite a lot. And it just says all their names on, where I would prefer it just to all be on there. Blend, 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 blend till it ends. Don't you hate those eyeshadows though, that when you actually blend them, it's like they disappear? Like, hello, I'm trying to brighten up my eyelid here. I might just make my brush a little bit wet and get the gold, because then it just might just stay a little bit better. Like, unlocks new pigmentation. I probably just should have like actually cut the crease rather than just yeeting it on top, but we're too lazy to do that on this channel. And I don't have that much time, because obviously I have to get my hair cut at 2:30 and it's probably like 1 o'clock. So do you know what I always do though in tutorials, and I don't realise what I'm doing? I always end up going like this and just holding the palette completely, or I'll go to the side and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm doing this side, then I'll do that. I'm just holding the palette completely in front of my face, and then I just like have to edit half of what I'm even doing completely out, because it just like, I'm just covering my face. I swear for me, like doing eyeshadow is just yeeting different colours on and hoping for the best. Guys, do you remember when I got an eyebrow slit? I feel like, should I do it again? I feel like I should do it again. Everyone hated it, but I kind of liked it. Comment down below if you think I should slit my eyebrow again, because I actually think it looked pretty cool. Do you even understand how much easier eyeliner is with this eyeliner pen than as opposed to the one that I've got that is basically ran out? Okay, so both the wings look like good, but they don't look the same. Do you ever do that when like you do 2 wings and like they both look really cool and really good, but they're just not the same shape, so they don't match? That looks half decent. Now I'm just going to yeet some in my waterline / under my eye. We love poking brushes in our eyes. Simple skins. Oh, I got 2, dang it. They're expensive as well. I try and use as least makeup wipes as possible, because one, they're kind of bad for the environment. I know I'm saying kind of they are, but also they're expensive. Why does that eye look better? Why? Now my face just looks like really wet, because it is. Now I have to wait to put the concealer on to be like, dry. This is why all my teachers like ask me, oh, why are you late for school? Oh, sorry, I was too busy like fiddling with my makeup. Oh, actually, while I'm waiting, I can put some mascara on. This is a new mascara my mum got me. It's a HD Lashes mascara. It's a square. I mean, like an oblong. Like, what? Oh, lighting, 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 lighting. Oh, I think we need a selfie here. Oh, it's a really weirdly long brush. I hope I like this mascara. Holy moly, what? My lashes have just become 10,000 times longer. What? I've just ruined my palette. I've just dug my fingernails into 2 shades. Guys, look. You see Everyday and Vitamin C? Yep, I've just dug my nails into them. This is why we can't have nice things. Right, I'm going to yeet some Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer on my face. It's my favourite concealer. I'm actually not putting it all over, I'm literally just doing my under eyes as usual because face makeup makes me break out really bad, so I only put it on for special occasions. I'm pretty sure this is meant to be a contour brush, but yeah, it is. I like using it for my concealer. I actually have a smaller like eyeshadow brush which I usually use, but it's stained brown. This channel is so confusing. Like, one minute I'll be doing a makeup video, singing, vlogs. Like, I need to make my mind up at what this channel is actually all about. But right then, man, gonna put a quick bit of Collection Lasting Perfection powder on with my favourite brush ever. It's a Real Techniques powder brush. I'm actually using one of the brushes for what they say they're for. I literally can't do accents what we're doing. What? This brush, so big. Oh, this is like the one Real Techniques brush I've wanted all of my life, and I've like really wanted it, and I forgot what it was called. And then I've been using this one, which is the blush brush, which is also stained brown. Great, which used to be my favourite brush. I used to use that for powder, but this one is so much better, so much easier to use. This powder as well though is so high coverage for a powder. Like, I'm not wearing any foundation, I'm only wearing concealer under my eyes, and it just, even if it doesn't cover all my blemishes up and stuff, it really evens out the colour of my face, and that lighting is doing my sweetie in. And then lastly, but definitely not least, we're going to pop on, that's not highlighter, I'm going to pop on a little bit of highlighter behind it. Oh yes, oh, I've got powder everywhere. Love that for me. Gonna take the Too Faced Prismatic highlighter, I think it's called, I don't know. Got it from France. I'm gonna take my highlighter brush, angled highlighter brush actually. See, I do like this highlighter because it's quite like subtle, if you know what I mean. So at first I was like, where is the pigmentation? But at the same time, now I'm a little just bit more like, I like it because I can put more on, whereas my other one I've got some Revolution ones and I love them, don't get me wrong, they're my favourite highlighters ever, like brand of highlighters. For a drugstore cheap highlighter, it is amazing, don't get me wrong, but they are so pigmented that I can often put too much on and it just looks like I've got a white line on my face no matter how much I blend it. So I like with this one, you can sort of just build it up a little bit more if you want a more blinding highlight, or you can have it really subtle, whereas the other one, that's not really an option for a subtle highlight. And I guess it's a really nice highlight, don't get me wrong, but it's not an everyday one, whereas this one, this Too Faced one, is definitely more of an everyday one. Everyday, just like a little bit of glow, but also my nose has a really natural, like that there on the end of my nose, that white. This is a makeup wipe. It's completely natural. So I have quite a highlighted face anyway. Obviously I just like to enhance that a little bit. Make it a little bit more shiny because we love end of nose highlights. And I just have a white dot on my nose all the time. And it's not makeup, it's generally just my nose is that shiny. So don't bully me for my highlight when it's actually just not even my highlight. I've done my makeup now and I probably should do something with my hair. But to be honest, it just looks like trash. no matter what I do, so maybe I just yeet it up there. Bye guys.